Here's part two, continuation of now cleaning the kitchen. And also kind of a continuation of the topic of like being a business owner and also being in some debt, living with your mom, all these things that are kind of like, I don't know, you can really get in your own head. You hear it from other people all the time, like you must live on your own, and you compare yourself to other people on social media, like, oh, they seem to be doing really, really well, and like look at me, like blah blah blah, all this negative stuff, and it really starts to get to your head, and especially like if you're not feeling your best, you don't feel like you look your best, and you've just been kind of grappling with that for a little while. Now pair that with like, all these other heavy thoughts of like, I'm just doing this because I can't, do better, and I'm living this low life because I am just incapable, or I'm, not set up right, or I'm just in a generation of an endless generation of middle class and unable to break through and build generational wealth, and all these, very, very sad, heavy thoughts cross my mind. And that is why I invested into some business mentorship to help me just like get out of my head, be supported, and to be elevated, and actually have an ROI on something that I invest in. I feel like most people stay broke because they keep buying useless things, and they keep buying things that don't do anything but what the product does for them. And something I've learned like in the last couple years is that I need to invest in things that actually give me an ROI, and not just an experience, or not just, a routine, not just like a nightly routine with makeup, endless makeup removal things, just so you can wake up the next day and put more makeup back on. It's just like an endless cycle of, needing to be a certain way. And it just, what does it do for you, And you really have to think about like all the different things that you do and what it actually gives back to you. And so I'm kind of just in this journey of like, what does this effort actually, ROI, what does it actually give back to me? And like um, yeah, just all these different thoughts and things. And so here I am, the only person willing to do the cleaning and like to put the house back together after it's just so filthy dirty. And it bums me out because, it just kind of shows that like it only bothers me. Like it might bother, other clean freaks, but there apparently is no clean freaks in the house, and I'm not even a clean freak either. It just gets to a point where it's like, holy crap, this is so bad.